especially in contemporary music, like you sort of are just like a clay that can be formed in any sort of way.
My name's Anthony Dunstan. I'm a composer and a writer.
I am Björk Nielsdóttir. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at you guys. So yeah, my name is Björk Nielsdóttir. I'm a singer.
Yes, really you are. You are a singer. Yeah. It is a little tricky. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's like classic Facebook connecting people.
Yeah.
Anthony wrote me a Facebook message if I wanted to do something with him for your session. And yeah, that was the beginning. That
was the official connection, but we'd also seen each other at various different concerts and things in the area and stuff. And I saw your recital at the conservatorium.
Oh, yeah.
And I was impressed. So, yeah, already I was making, notes in my mind about it. Not musical notes, but, ideas like, oh, okay, Björk, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Björk, yeah. So, yeah, I was already thinking it would be cool to work with Björk.
You're really conscious of the pronunciation now.
Yeah. Yeah, just really wide interests, varied and not only that, incredible voice and exciting to watch. There was a presence on stage and so the sequenza, Bjo sequenza was, because you sang that, right? Bjo sequenza? Yeah. That was sort of the winner for me there. I think it's sort of the staple. If, a vocalist sings Bjo sequenza, you can go, yep, it's a good one. Let's hold on to that one.
So it's like 3 short pieces that we came up with. So Anthony came with 3 texts, and so the first one is really composed, and then as further we go on, it's like it starts to lose grip a bit and be kind of improvisational, So kind of like the first one is really sung, and then it sort of starts to lose form of and maybe a bit play with singing and spoken word and the connection to the singer and the role of a singer, what that is sometimes, especially in contemporary music. Like you sort of are just like a clay that can be formed in any sort of way. So in that sense, I think we have put the songs well together in that way that, it's like first song is very concrete and then it starts to lose a bit shape and you wonder what takes over what. Is this very vague what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. And it's kind of really based on the poetry that Anthony brought.
Well, the first one is it's actually a funny little piece. It takes material from a very famous song, standard repertoire for soprano, Franz Schubert's Stichting. It takes material from that, and the opening is sort of a quasi-version introduction to this song, but then the next part, as it sort of deconstructs itself, uses the same rhythms and text from Stichting, but then with no sound per se, except for little splashes of colour here and there, of vocal colour.
I think that's the second piece.
Oh, that's the second piece. Okay. So that's the second piece.
The first piece is third person.
Oh, third person, yeah. And that's text actually written by a comedian called Bo Burnham, American comedian, and it's someone talking about themselves in third person about themselves. So, it's very ironic and funny, and, well, hopefully it's funny.
Or maybe it's just really sad.
Yeah, also, maybe very lonely. that she's talking about herself to herself, about talking about herself in third person. So, yeah, it's sort of, so many layers. And, and the third piece...
So that's a poem that is really sad, but pretty at the same time.
Yeah.
Or
so
ugly and pretty at the same time, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more descriptive.
There's beauty in the ugliness also, because it's sort of honest, right?
Yeah, but it's also not very serious at the same time. It's
true.
It's kind of very, what do you say, mundane in a way. First we met and discussed, like, I only saw the words, so there was nothing composed yet, and then we discussed what we could do as I said what we could do as in how I saw the poem and how I experienced the poem just by seeing it, and then we met a few times, like 2 weeks later, I guess, and then we came up with, I showed him what I had come up with, and then Anthony would sort of comment on that, and then we would also rehearse what the material he had given me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sort of like just sort of exchange of ideas and common interest, I guess. Yeah.
And just trying some stuff out too, mainly from your side, just trying out, maybe this and maybe that, what do you think? And most of it I really liked. So, yeah. It was also giving each other room to do the thing that we sort of know and coming together with it. I suppose I also had an idea in my head because I'd chosen the texts. And so there was also that direction, that vision that was already there sort of flowing through, and Björk was commenting and also evolving a lot of the material into something that connected more with her, I think, which and then vice versa, and then connected back with me also, because I really liked a lot of what she did. So so it was a lot of give and take, I think. I would like to do something like this again, but with a little more time. I think if we could really go more in depth with some stuff, that would be cool. So this is the first time we've done anything together, so it's very fresh. And
I think it's a very honest work in progress, I would say. Like, there's room for improvement, but I think it's also like, I would say it's more like a painting, that like it's a good painting, but you could maybe, I feel like these pieces are more like small kind of series of paintings than music compositions, like splash of colors, maybe more than like a vocal line or what do you say? I don't know what I'm saying.
Like a leader or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of open and closed at the same time, my ears. Constantly revolving between open and closed. If that makes sense.
A sense organ, I think it's my most prestigious organ. I'm very how do you say, judgmental on the things I hear, but at the same time very, very sensitive. It's something I try to keep clean every day.
yeah. Also,
I just bought this. Yeah. There's this new spray that you can spray instead of using earbuds, because apparently that's really bad for your ears. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but also spraying something into it could, or maybe not.
I don't know. Maybe it's like pharmaceutical companies putting shit in your ears.
Yeah. And then you have to buy more to clean that shit up. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I've been told I also have super clean ears, so yeah. Yeah.
So apparently, daily hygiene.
Mm-hmm. It's very important. Keep your ears clean, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.